looks to be that one's hit well to left field, and it might have a chance, and it is gone. It is a 2-run home run for Andy Mock. And the Stars are on the board. It's 2-0.
And now, the cameras are ready. The headset is on. It's game time.
All right, welcome back to Kindred here, looking for Game 2. The post 400 Stars currently with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th and a man on first. Trailed the Mandan Chiefs 15-5. So the Stars down to their final out, and they need at least 10 runs with 1 runner on. We'll see what they can do in the bottom of the 7th. As soon as that game goes final, we will pass that along to you here. And appears to be no balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs to Hayden Crescent. Make that 1 ball, 1 strike. As that game is live on Magnitude Sports right now, and well, this game will be starting here momentarily. So what we'll do is we'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
All right, welcome back as I think our camera's frozen. Either that. No, it's not frozen. Look, they were standing really, really still. Okay, that game has now gone final. Mandan Chiefs defeat the Post 400 Stars 15-5 in the first game of that doubleheader. So we'll see if the Stars can bounce back in game 2. Both all the Stars, Comets, and Astros all dropped game 1 of their doubleheaders. Comets fell 12-2 in 5 innings to the Post 2 Bombers. And Kindred was able to hold off an Astros rally in the top of the 7th as they had the tying run on first base. But then Drew Rarick would ground out into a 4-6-3 double play with 1 out, and that would end the game and give Kindred a 6-3 win. And then, as I just mentioned a moment ago, the Post 400 Stars, after trailing 10-0, get 5 runs, but then Mandan gets all 5 of them right back in the top of the 7th to take a 15-5 win or lead, and then that would end up being your final score as well. So both the Astros and the Stars games are available for an on-demand replay right now on our website at msportsnet.com. And now we are getting ready to rock and roll for game 2 here from Viking Varsity Field in Kindred, in South Kindred, I should say. And once again, 6-3 in favor of Kindred in the first game. Let's go over the starting lineups here for game number 2. And on the mound will be Lucas Kabundi. He's warming up right now. And behind the plate is Oakley DeBoard. And then around the bases, you'll have Jeremiah Doctor at first, Carter Schmitz at second, Logan Myers the shortstop, Nick Thompson at third. And in the outfield, Caleb Kabundi in left, Mason Almaris in right. And in center field, it's Matt Pearson. The lineup for the Post 400 Astros looks like this. Batting 1, 2, and 3 in the top of the order is right fielder Chayton Sen, left fielder Kobe Nissen, and first baseman Logan Sullivan. And then batting in the middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6 is second baseman Grant Matter, designated hitter Drew Rarick, and third baseman Carson Barta. And then the bottom of the order is shortstop Anthony Erickson, center fielder Joe Fryer, and catcher Evan Erickson. And not batting and starting on the mound for the Post 400 Astros is number 15, Paul Narum. So that's how these two teams will set up for the batting lineup and defensively. And once again, we are looking at about a 7:44, unless the clock ticks over to 7:45 by the time Chayton Sen sees his first pitch. Current temperature here in Kindred is 79 degrees under a sunny/smoky sky. And the first pitch is hit out into right field. It'll drop for a hit, or will it not? Yes, it will. As Almaris tried to make the diving catch, but it'll go into the books as a double for Chayton Sen. So, leadoff double for Sen.
Leadoff double brings up number 2, left fielder Kobe Nissen.
And that brings up Kobe Nissen. As our PA announcer made it back from the Babe Ruth game in Castleton is what... That's the missing element in game 1 there. One ball, no strike, runner on second, nobody out, and 1 hit for the Astros. Here in the top of the first, they dropped the first game 6-3. Swing and a miss there for 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Logan Sullivan on deck. And with nobody out, we might see Grant Matter this inning as well. And the pitch. That one's fouled off into the backstop for strike number 2. It's a little bit steamier here in the game 2. It was breezy and cool in the first game, but now the sun setting in the west has found its way underneath the overhang here of the grandstand at Viking Varsity Field. How Coach Almaris has told me to say it on many occasions. Didn't ask him today, just went with it. And the 2-2, and number 2 will fly that one out into right field. And there'll be Almaris with the catch as Nissen will fly out, and they'll bring up Logan Sullivan as Chayton Sen.
The first out brings up number 17.
Stays on second.
Logan Sullivan.
So one away, Logan Sullivan, the batter. If no double plays happen, we'll see Grant Matter next. And that one right into the glove, and talk about that double play, they got it.
Line-out double play was the first half of the inning. Astros no score. Vikings coming to bat.
One hit for the Astros, and they leave nobody on base. Back after this here on Magnitude. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back to Viking Varsity Field here in South Kindred. Paul Narum warming up on the mound here for the Post 400 Astros. And game is tied at 0-0 here as the Astros get one hit in the top half of the first inning. And then Logan Sullivan would line drive to Nick Thompson at third. That would lead to a 5-4 double play as they would throw out Chayton Sen, who was standing on second for the double play. And that'll officially move us into the bottom of the first inning now. And it'll be Carter Schmidt, Matt Pearson, Nick Thompson, the first three batters here for Kindred Post 117. And here comes Carter Schmidt.
We'll go through the defense here in a little bit, but leading off for Kindred in the first, number 11, second baseman Carter Schmidt.
That one's high and in for a ball, 1-0 to Carter Schmitz. Yeah, swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Narum. It was a good pitch to swing at, just didn't make contact, and I'll level the count at a ball and a strike, 1-1. That one fouled back into the netting. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here to Carter Schmitz. And that pitch will miss outside for another ball. It's 2-2 now. Don't forget the Comets and the Astros play the annual Post 400 Bash at Starry Bank Field tomorrow. And we'll have that game, those games, I should say, for you here on Magnitude Sports. Astros will be the home team in one, and the Comets will be the home team in the second game. And that one's fouled up and back. It'll remain 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one hit hard to third, but goes foul. It'll remain a full count at 3-2. Once again, nobody out, no runners on. Matt Pearson, the batter on deck for Kindred. Narum now with 7 pitches, as both pitchers have 7 pitches. And we're 7 minutes into the ball game. That one will walk him. Puts Schmitz on first.
That brings up number 9, center fielder Matt Pearson.
Matt Pearson, the batter now. Pitch is outside for a ball, 1-0. Pearson went 2 for 3 in game 1 of the doubleheader. Had a hit to center, a hit to right, and a ground out to short. And he'll swing and miss there to even the count at 1-1. 5 balls, 5 strikes on 10 pitches here for Narum. Go around the bases here for the Astros after this pitch, as we haven't done that yet. And that pitch is low, and now up to first. That was very close, but Schmidt's back safely. So you got Narum pitching, Evan Erickson catching, Logan Sullivan at first, Grant Matter at second, Anthony Erickson the shortstop, Carson Barter at third, Kobe Nissen in left, Chayton Sen in right, and straightaway centers Job Fryer. 2 balls and a strike here to Pearson. Caught the corner, that'll level the count at 2-2. Ball strike in that order with a pickoff attempt in the middle of that. 6 balls, 6 strikes on 12 pitches here as Narum will lean in, get the signal here from Erickson. He'll set and he'll deliver, and the runner goes. And that one sent high, foul territory towards third base. And Barta makes the grab, and now the throw back to first. And Schmitz is back in time as he was, if he wasn't at second, he was just a couple feet shy. I wasn't looking there, but Pearson will pop out to Barta, the third baseman, in foul territory.
Brings up number 24, third baseman, Nick Thompson.
Here's Nick Thompson, first pitch out for a ball. Thompson, single to left, reached base on an error in the first game of the doubleheader. And once again, it's an even 7-7 split on the 14 pitches. And that pitch comes in a little low for a ball, 2-0. And now the toss up to second. That might be there. No, it is not. Schmitz will get the feet first slide. That was a close call there. Erickson with a nice throw up to second, but Matter not able to apply the tag, and Schmitz slides in feet first. Gets underneath the attempted tag there, and it becomes 2 balls and a strike to Thompson. Oakley DeBoard is on deck. And that pitch is going to drop for a ball. 3 balls and a strike now here to Thompson. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count. And he's back to an even 9-9 on a split on 18 pitches. Glance at second a couple times, deliver the payoff, got it in there. Thompson goes down looking, and that brings up Oakley DeBoard.
Gets strikeout number 1 on the night. Second out of the inning brings up number 1, catcher Oakley DeBoard.
And DeBoard, couldn't quite scoop it there was Erickson. It'll go into shallow center. Now the ball is dropped by Job Fryer. I believe the run will count prior to the drop.
RBI single by DeBoard.
And they will indeed count it as a single.
Number 32, the designated hitter, Jack Packer.
So both teams with a hit. Jack Packer, the batter, now 1 for 2 in the first game.
Courtesy running at first base, number 13, Connor Rowland.
Pitch comes in for a strike. In the 0-1. That one's hit up high. Charging in is the center fielder, backpedaling is the shortstop, and Joe Fryer makes the grab. That will retire Kindred here as they leave one on base.
Vikings pick up one, and after one complete, lead 1-0.
They also get a hit on the board, and they get a run across the plate. One run on one hit, no errors, and one left on base. And that'll bring us to the Astros bats when we come back after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. Kindred with a 1-0 lead here. Both teams with a hit. And for the Astros, they'll be the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6. Grant Matter, Drew Rarick, and Carson Barta, as we officially move into the top of the second now.
For the Astros here to second, number 7, second baseman Grant Matter.
And the 2-0 pitch is in for ball 3. So either a free walk or a free strike. One of them's coming next. He'll get that free strike. And he'll ground this one towards third. It'll be gloved there by Thompson. And not in time, as Matter will run out the throw, and the throw was kind of low. They will indeed charge it as a hit, so it'll be an infield single for Matter.
Matter reaches on the infield single, brings up number 16, designated hitter Drew Rarick.
That one could have gone either way. And now Drew Rarick, who grounded out on a 4-6-3 double play to end game 1 with the tying run on first. See if he can redeem himself on this trip into the plate here in game 2. First pitch into the ground for a ball, 1-0. And that pitch is going to miss for a ball as well. The Comets and Bombers are tied at 3 in the top of the second. Comets batting with runners on first and third. So once again, tied 3-3 in the top of the second. That game being played at Jack Williams Stadium in Fargo. Count now is 2-1 to Drew Rarick. Make that 3-1. And he'll walk him. Walk him on 5 pitches. Puts 2 runners on for Carson Barta.
Draws a walk. That brings up number 8, third baseman Carson Barta.
And before Barta will get a pitch, we'll have a visit to the mound here to try and settle things down there for the Kindred. Kindred Vikings. Keep messing that one up, thinking that it's summer season and with all the posts and everything, but it's still the Vikings. I'll eventually spit it out correctly.
Game is now moved to the bottom of the second between the Comets and Bombers. Game still tied at 3. And a little bunt down the first base line that stays fair. And they'll move his teammates to second and third on a sac bunt by Barta, bringing up number 10, Anthony Erickson.
Barta with the sacrifice bunt, moving the runners up. That brings up number 10, shortstop, Anthony Erickson.
Strike on the inside. Once again, Lucas Kablundi pitching. Oakley DeVord catching. And the 0-1. And that one's drilled right up the middle, but it will not get by Myers. And over to first.
Ground out to short, picks up an RBI, scoring matter.
Now the game is tied at 1 here on the RBI ground out by Erickson that moves Rarick up to third. So 1 runner on with 2 outs, and this is Joel Fryer, and the pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. So right now, all the games are tied. Mandan and the Stars, 0-0. Astros and Kindred, 1-1. And the Comets and Bombers, 3-3. 2 balls and no strikes here to Joel Fryer. Two balls and 1 strike. And he'll chop this one towards Kabundi. He'll pick it up, and the throw is not in time, and that'll be an RBI single for Joel Fryer, and that gives the Astros the lead.
Fryer with an infield hit and an RBI scoring rare. That brings up number 6, catcher, Evan Erickson.
So the Astros now up 2-1 here in the top of the second. And now in the inning.
Kindred pulls up the runner for the third out. Astros pick up 2, and after 1.5, lead 2-1.
And we'll be back after this here on Magnitude.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, 6, 7, and 8 for Kindred. Start off with Lucas Kabundi. Paul Narum pitching, Evan Erickson catching, Logan Sullivan first, Grant Matter second, Anthony Erickson shortstop, Carson Barter at third. In the outfield, Kobe Nissen in left, Joe Fryer in center, Chayton Sen in right. 2-1 in favor of the Astros, still 3-3 between the Comets and Bombers, and Mandan and the Stars going through starting lineups for Game 2 at the moment. So keep you updated on all those games as we continue to get updates from them. Once again, it's Lucas Kobundi. We'll also see Jeremiah Doctor and Caleb Kobundi this inning. And that's an immediate hit to left, or third, I meant to say, and Barta will swing it over for the 5-3 ground out.
Ground out for third for the first out. Brings up number 21, first baseman Jeremiah Doctor.
So Barta Sullivan for the 5-3, and now Jeremiah Doctor will be the batter. So I have narrowed him down for 23 pitches. 14 of them have been strikes. And he throws the 15th strike. He was holding even there at 1-1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, all the way up to 9-9, and he hasn't thrown a ball since he hit ball number 9. And hopefully I didn't just jinx him there. And so far I didn't. 0-2. And the 0-2 wind up into the delivery from Narum. Got him swinging. On 3 pitches, he strikes him out. That brings up Caleb Kobundi.
Second out of the inning. And brings up number 12, left fielder Caleb Kobundi.
And that puts out number 2 on the board. Brings up Caleb Kobundi. Mason Almaris on deck if Kobundi can reach base. 2 away and a 2-1 lead here for the Astros on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And the pitch. Got it in there for a strike on the outside corner. That one just a little bit high. Ball 1. 1-1 the count now here to Kobundi. Once again, Mason Almaris on deck. Narum now with pitch 29 coming up here. So we hit 25 minutes of the ball game so far. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. Nine balls, 9 strikes on his first 18 pitches. Now 9 strikes and 1 ball on his next 9. And he'll reach for that one. That'll be popped up. Charging in is Carson Barta to make the grab, and that ends the second inning of play.
Third out after 2 complete. Astros lead 2-1.
It's 2-1, and nobody left on base as Kindred goes down in the top or bottom of the second. Back with more after this.
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go Promo. Consider it branded.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Welcome back. This one cruising along here. 26 minutes already into the top of the third, and it's a 2-1 lead here for the Post 400 Astros. Astros 2 runs on 3 hits. They've committed no errors, and they've left nobody on base, while Kindred 1 run on 1 hit. They've also committed no errors, and they've left 1 on base as we move into the top of the third now. It's Evan Erickson, the batter. Pitch comes in low for a ball. 1-0 to Erickson. We'll also see Chayton Sen and Colby Nissen. It's batters 9, 1, and 2 in the lineup here for the Astros in the top half of the third. Make that 2 balls, no strikes. So we take a peek in on the Comets and Bombers. The Bombers have taken the lead 4-3 in the bottom of the second. 1 out, runners on the corners. 3 balls and no strikes to Erickson. So either a free walk or a free strike coming up here. Got the strike.
And that one would have been a walk had he not taken the swing, but instead it's a full count now at 3-2. And he'll foul this one away to stay alive, and it will remain a full count, and that will be pitch 30 according to my numbers. 17 strikes, 13 balls. Time is called. No one's going to be popped up. Chance there for Schmitz. No, he'll be waved off by Myers, and Myers will make the grab.
Pop out to short for the first out. Brings up number 15, pitcher, Paul Narum.
It's actually Chayton Sen.
Actually, we're back to the start of the lineup. Number 9, right fielder, Chayton Sen.
There we go. He must have looked at the shortstop who's not batting. First pitch comes in for a strike for Kobundi. Once again around the bases for Kindred. Lucas Kobundi pitching. Oakley DeBoard catching. Jeremiah Doctor at first. Carter Schmitz at second. Logan Myers at short. Nick Thompson at third. And in right making the catch is Mason Almaris for out number 2.
For the second out, that brings up number 2, left fielder, Colby Nissen.
Continuing on, Matt Pearson in center and Caleb Kobundi in left. And now check that, Colby Nissen will step up to the plate. And in the top of the first inning, Mandan has a 1-0 lead over the Post 400 Stars. Mandan won the first game of that doubleheader 15-5. That one went a full 7. This one fouled down the third base line. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Colby Nissen. 2 away. If Nissen reaches base, we'll see Logan Sullivan next. 2 1s into the dirt, 3-1. 30 minutes, time of the ball game now. And the 3-1's inside for a walk. Nissen on base. Now bring up the new batter, Logan Sullivan.
Brings up number 17, first baseman, Logan Sullivan.
And he'll swing and foul it away for a strike. It's 0-1. Astros leading 2-1, looking to add more here, but they have 2 outs and a runner only on first at the moment. Grant Matters, the batter, on deck if Sullivan can reach base. And he might. That will be a close call. He's safe. And taking off for third is Nissen. That'll be an infield hit for Sullivan.
Nissen moves up third and brings up number 7, second baseman, Grant Matter.
So that puts runners on the corners now, and Grant Matter, the batter, 1 for 1 with a single to right where the sand meets the grass into shallow left on his last time at the plate. And the pitch, and this one heading towards second. He'll scoop it up, fire it over. They'll prevent Nissen from scoring, and that ends the top half of the third. Astros get no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave 2 on base. We'll be back after this here on
Go Promo is your go-to for custom apparel, screen printing, embroidery, and hundreds of other promotional products. Put your company logo on a t-shirt, jacket, calendar, mouse pad, pen, or even a backdrop display for an upcoming event. Possibilities are absolutely endless at justgopromo.com. You can also easily set up an online apparel store for your sports team or business. Email or call Twyla, and she'll set up the store, set up collection for online payments, and even deliver your products packaged and ready to go. Email her today, Twyla at justgopromo.com, or call 388-4852. Go promo. Consider it branded.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
The Vikings here in the third, number 8, right fielder, Mason Almer.
All right, welcome back. Heading into the bottom of the third, Mason Almaris. It's batters 9, 1, and 2 for Kindred here in the bottom third. And swing and a miss, strike one to Almaris. Maris 0 for 0, I guess, 0 for 0. Sac fly to center and a sacrifice bunt in the game one of the doubleheader. And that one nearly nicked him on the left elbow there. He saw a little dust kicked off the jersey. Comes in for ball one. They'll even the count at 1 apiece. That pitch will be out for a ball as well. And it's 3 balls and a strike now here to Almaris. Carter Schmidt's on deck. He'd be the top of the order, and then Matt Pearson would follow. We'll see those 3 for sure. And Almaris will hit it towards third. It's gloved on the run there by Barda, and he gets it over in time to Sullivan for the 5-3 ground out.
Nice play by Barda over at third base for the first out. That brings up your leadoff batter, number 11, second baseman Carter Schmitz.
And swing and a miss there for Schmidt, strike one. He was 0 for 0. He was walked the last time he was at the plate. And the 0-1. And that one's going to go over the head of the shortstop into left field. That's good for a hit and a single.
Schmidt singles to left, brings up number 9, center fielder Matt Pearson.
Pearson flied out, foul territory to Barda, the third baseman, last time he was at the plate. That's a nice hit there by Pearson out into right field. Now push Schmitz up to second.
Right, push Schmidt to second. And brings up number 24, third baseman Nick Thompson.
Nice contact on that hit there by Pearson. Here's Nick Thompson. He struck out last time he was at the plate. Narum will stare down second base and deliver the pitch. Fouled away for a strike. Off towards the concession stand to the right side of your viewing screen. 0-1 the count. In the top of the third, the Comets are batting. They trail 5-3 to the Bombers. And that one goes into center field for a hit. Schmitz will run. No, they'll hold the brakes on Schmidt at third. Now load the bases on 3 back-to-back singles here for Kindred in the bottom of the third.
Catcher Oakley to board.
So now the bases are loaded for Oakley to board. And there's only 1 out here in the bottom half of the third. In the bottom of the first, Stars are batting. They trail 2-0 to the Mandan Chiefs. We'll keep you updated on that game. And the pitch, and that one, quarter swing fouled away right side of your television screen for strike 1. And that one's hit well to left, but it might be a chance there for Nissen. No, he cannot make the grab. Coming in to score is Schmitz to tie the game at 2-2.
Dubois with an RBI single scores Schmitz. And brings up number 32, designated hitter Jack Packer.
So the game is tied. Each team has 4 hits. No, check that. Kindred has 5 hits. It'll go into the books as an RBI single. Jack Packer, the batter now, takes the first pitch for a strike. Packer flied out into center field last time he was at the plate. And the 0-1. And he'll foul that away. He'll be 0-2. DeBoard on first, Thompson second, Pearson third. The runners on here for Kindred with 1 away in the bottom half of the third. And the game tied at 2-2 here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's the delivery. And he'll foul that one away again. It'll remain 0-2. And that one's going to center. Fryer is there, but it'll drop. Coming in to score is Pearson. And that's another RBI single for Jack Packer and the Kindred Vikings.
Brings up number 6, pitcher Lucas Clemente.
Now have 5 back-to-back singles here in the bottom of the third. And they now have the lead at 3-2 as well. And now a visit to the mound here for the Astros. So, we'll see how long this visit is. Looks like Nairn's staying on for the moment. And he will. Coach will not ask for the ball, so we'll take a 15-second timeout. Be right back.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, welcome back. So 1 out, base is loaded here as the conference on the mound has come to a conclusion. To reset, you have Nick Thompson on third, Oakley DeBoard on second, Jack Packer on first, and Lucas Kabundi is the batter as Kindred has taken a 3-2 lead on 5 back-to-back singles here in the bottom of the third. They have 5 of their 6 hits here in this inning. And that one's going to center field. Joe Fryer will backpedal a little bit. That one might be deep enough for a sac fly. Here comes the throw, and he's in. So, first and second, third base is empty now, and Klabundi with the sac fly to deep center. I'll score Nick Thompson. That makes it 4-2 now here in favor of Kindred. And here's Jeremiah Doctor. Also have a courtesy runner at second, and it appears to be
number 13, Connor Rowland.
There we go, Colin and Rowland. The good news is there's 2 outs. The bad news is they're down 2 if you're an Astros fan. That's good news if you're a Kindred fan. Pitch is outside for a ball here to Doctor. 1-0. Doctor struck out swinging last time he was at the plate. So the single streak ends at 5 as they get strike number 1 here on Doctor. 1 ball, 1 strike with that fly out to center field, or I should say the sac fly to center field. And Doctor will look to restart the hit streak here. Narum will step off. They'll force the runners to touch up. And the delivery of the 1-1, tipped it foul, strike 2. Schmitz looking for his 3rd strikeout. He won't get it on that pitch. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on, 2s across the board, and a 2-run lead here for Kindred. They also have a 2-hit advantage. That one's inside, and it's going to be a full count now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the payoff. Runners go, and it's hit into right field. And circling third there is Connor Rowland. He will score. Packer moves into third. Runners on the corners, and it's 5-2.
Single by Doctor scores Rowland. That brings up number 12, left fielder Caleb Clemente.
So Kindred continues to strike here with 2 away in the bottom of the 3rd. Up by 3 now, 5-2 on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And that one's going into the gap. Can one of them get there in time? They can, as Chayton Sen will come in and make the grab, and they'll put an end to this 4-run inning for Kindred. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and they leave 2 on base. And we'll go to the top of the 4th when we return after this.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
The Fargo Astros here in the 4th. Number 16, designated hitter Drew Barrett.
So correction, they got 4 runs on 6 hits, not 5 hits, and they leave 2 on base. Here's Drew Rarick, swing and a miss for strike 1 to lead things off in the top of the 4th. We'll also see Carson Barta and Anthony Erickson, batters 5, 6, and 7. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Bombers lead 5-3 over the Comets. And in the top of the 2nd, the Stars have gotten on the board. They trail Mandan 3-1, but Mandan's at bat. There's also 2 outs for Mandan right now, so a little bit of positivity there for the post 400 Stars, and we'll see if that positivity can come about 20 miles to the west and see if the Astros can get back into this one. They're down 3 right now. 2-2 count here to the batter, Drew Rarick. And Rarick will ground out to short. 6-3.
Ground out to short for the first out. Brings up number 8, third baseman Carson Barta.
Carson Barta, batter 6 with 1 away now. Anthony Erickson on deck, and if one and or both of those can reach base, we might see Job Fryer the sending here. I have Clubundy down for 47 pitches. And the pitch comes in for a strike. He'll get strike 2. So 50 pitches for Clubundy now, 33 strikes, 17 balls according to my numbers. And the 1-2 is smacked out into center field, and that's good for a single for Barta.
Barta singles, and that brings up number 10, shortstop Anthony Erickson.
That pitch will miss outside for a ball to Erickson, who grounded out on I believe a 1-3 back to the pitcher last time he was at the plate. And the 1-0 hits the strike zone to even at 1-1. Top of the 4th, 49 minutes into the ball game here. Fairly quick moving game so far. And that one will miss for a ball. It's 2-1. Fouled back. They'll level the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here to Anthony Erickson. Joe Fryer on deck if no double plays happen. Last time I said that, a double play happened. Line drive to third and throw up to second for a 5-3 double or 5-4 double play. That won't happen this time. There's no runner on second, but 2-2. 5 innings ago, that would have been a strike. It's 3-2. And the payoff pitch coming up here for Lucas Clubundy. And here it comes, and he'll foul it away, and there'll be one more. And that one fouled towards third. Payoff pitch number 3 coming up here. 38 strikes on 58 pitches here for Clubundy. And the payoff. And this one towards right. And Almaris will make the catch. That's out number 2.
Fly out to right for the second out. Brings up number 13, center fielder Joe Fryer.
So now it's up to Joe Fryer to keep the inning going here for the Astros. If he can reach base, we'll see Evan Erickson. Right now, Fryer 1 for 1 with a infield single. Trickled it right in front of home plate there and was able to run it out, and they pick off Barta on first, and that ends the inning. So Fryer will get the rest of his at-bat in the top of the 5th, but first we go to the bottom of the 4th. When we return after this here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Number 8, right fielder Mason Almaris.
All right, right now in the bottom of the second, Mandan leads 6-1 over the Post 400 Stars. And in the bottom of the third, it's the Fargo Bombers 7 and the Post 400 Comets 3 in the bottom of the third with 1 out. So in here, it's 5-2 in favor of Kindred. As we move into the bottom of the fourth, a little pop-up there to the eventually pops out to the first baseman, Sullivan.
Pop-out the first for the first out, brings up the leadoff batter, number 11, second baseman Carter Schmitz.
Carter Schmitz is 1 for 1. He walked and then he singled to left field. That was in the last inning. That was the first of that 5 back-to-back-to-back hit series there by Kindred that put a couple runs across the plate. Swing and a miss there for a strike, and it's 0-1. So far, the Astros have left 2 on base. Kindred has left 3 on base up to this point in the contest. And I think Schmitz thought that was going to go foul, but it's dribbled right down the grass, and it'll be a direct ground out to first. And that brings up Matt Pearson, batter 2 in the lineup. Leadoff batter grounds out. Pearson 1 for 2, popped out, foul territory to bar to the third baseman. Then he would single to right field on his most recent trip to the plate. He had hit 2 of that 5-hit streak. Swing and a miss there as Pearson thought he had a chance at that one, and it just slipped by his bat. Both pitchers at 59 pitches now. And it's 1-1 here to Pearson. 1-1 comes in low for a ball. It's 2-1. And on 60 pitches for Narum, 18 balls, 42 strikes, according to my numbers unofficially. And the 2-1. And that one's hit right over the second baseman, Grant Matter. He almost had that one, but just couldn't quite grab it out of the air there, and that results in a hit. Brings up Nick Thompson, who singled to center field, who had the 3rd hit of that 5-hit spree. One's going to be popped up and fouled away here for a strike. And this time it does not get by Grant Matter, and that's the third out. A soft line drive out by Thompson to Matter.
5-2, right.
And that ends the fourth inning of play here in Kindred. It's Joe Fryer, Evan Erickson, Chayton Sen. Batters 8, 9, and 1 with Clabundi tossing pitch 60 when we return after the break.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
You didn't like the call? Please remember the officials on the court and the field have the best view of the action as it happens. More officials are needed. People like you. Stay connected to the game you love. Contact the NDHSAA, MSHSL, or your local high school to find out how to become an official. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Center fielder Joe Fryer.
All right, welcome back. We move into the top of the fifth inning. And Joe Fryer, the batter, takes the first pitch for a ball. Fryer 1 for 1 on a single. Fryer was the last batter in the top of the fourth before they picked off the runner, and now he'll single out into left center field. So that is a hit.
Fryer singles to left center. Brings number 6, catcher Evan Erickson.
Erickson will swing and miss. That'll even the count at a ball and a strike as we hit the 1 hour mark of the ball game here in the top half of the fifth inning. And a 5-2 lead for Kindred here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. This one served up for nobody, out of play, fouled away for a strike, 1-2. In golf, they call that a slice. And now throw up to first, but runner back in time. And that'll be a strikeout. And that brings up Chayton Sen, top of the order.
First out of the inning. That brings up the leadoff batter, number 9, right fielder, Chayton Sen.
Ball 1 to Chayton Sen, who's 1 for 2. He doubled to right field, and he would fly out to right field. And this one comes inside, and had it not broke and curved back in, it may have hit him, but it's 2 balls and no strikes as a result. Once again, nobody out. Runner on first is Joe Fryer, and this one nice grab there by the shortstop Myers, but he cannot turn and make the throw. It'll be an infield hit for Chayton Sen.
Sending the single brings up number 2, left fielder Colby Nissen.
So now 2 runners on with no outs, and Colby Nissen the batter. But before that, a visit to the mound here for Kindred. So let's take a peek at the other games and see what's happening there. This is now 8-3 in favor of the Bombers. They're playing in the top of the fourth with the Comets batting. Zach Morse at the plate. No runners on. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And for the Stars, they trail 6-1, I believe, in the top of the third. That appears to be the case. Mandan is batting. And here it is 5-2 on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And the Astros have no outs and 2 runners on. They have Job Fryer on second, Chayton Sen on first. Colby Nissen is the batter. Nissen's 0 for 1. He would fly out to right, and then he would be walked on his most recent trip to the plate. And that one is going all the way to the fence, almost to the fence. Almaris will grab it. Rounding third, here's Joel Fryer. He will score, and they will pump the brakes on Chayton Sen at third. Runners on the corners now.
Scoring Fryer brings up number 17, first baseman Logan Sullivan.
So runners on the corners, and it's now 5-3, and another visit to the mound here, and I have to have a suspicion that does it for Kilbundy, and that is indeed the case. He'll go out with, I have him down for 69 pitches, 45 strikes, 24 balls. He'll be replaced, and I'll tell you who the replacement is when we return after this.
Good sportsmanship. It will carry you further in life than sports. Growing up in North Dakota, I learned to respect my opponents, the coaches, and the officials. The values of fairness and teamwork carried me to the highest level in my sport and allowed me to live my dream of playing football in the NFL. It doesn't matter if you're on the stage, the playing field, or in the stands. We are all better when we show respect for others and practice good sportsmanship. Carry yourself with dignity. Being gracious makes the losses easier and the victories that much sweeter. So when the lights on the playing field, the stage, or the gym floor dim, you'll always have pride in yourself.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back. On the mound now is Blake Hushka. And Lucas Kilbundy will move out into left field. Caleb Kilbundy will come out of the game, who was playing in left field prior to the switch. And we'll see if Hushka here can keep Chayton Sen come in from third. That would make it 5-4. The tying run is on first with Colby Nissen. So once again to reset. On third, Chayton Sen. Colby Nissen on first, and the batter's Logan Sullivan. And now the throw up to second, and he's going to be tagged out, and that will bring home Chayton Sen. So 2 outs, and now it's 5-4.
Runner is thrown out, but Sen scores.
So they'll trade the out for the run. And the pitch is a ball to Sullivan, and the pitch is a strike to Sullivan, and it's 1-1. So now the bases are empty. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Sullivan with Grant Matter on deck. And the Astros have pulled within 1. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. 3-1. And that's hit well to left. That might have a chance to drop, and it does.
Sullivan singles to left. Brings up number 7, second baseman Grant Matter.
So the Astros get the tying run on first on the single to left, and they get the go-ahead run. Grant Matter stepping up to the plate, but there is 2 outs here, and New pitcher on the mound once again is Hushka as Kobundi moves out to left field to replace Kobundi. That's Lucas replacing Caleb. Astros have gotten 2 here in the top of the 5th. And that will be another hit to right. Yes, it will. It'll drop, and now move Sullivan up to second. And now the tying run's in scoring position as Drew Rarick steps up to the plate.
16, designated hitter Drew Rarick.
So things have just gotten interesting here. We'll see if Hushka can get rid of Rarick and keep the 1-run lead heading into the bottom of the 5th. It's reached the 1 hour, 7-minute mark of the ball game. Hushka delivers outside for a ball, 1-0. Carson Barta is on deck. And that one is fouled away. And outside for a ball, and it's 2-1 now, the count here to Drew Rarick, who's 0 for 1. He walked and then he grounded out to short on his last trip to the plate. And this one will be dropped and over to first. It's a ground out, and they'll strand 2 on base. So they will not get the tying run across the plate, but they do get 2 in the 5th, and they pull within 1 here on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard. And the Astros should have a total of 10 hits. So we'll make that adjustment when we return after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town and Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town and Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
Fifth for the Vikings, number 1 catcher, Oakley Dubord.
Oakley Dubord steps up to the plate. Right now, the Stars trail the Chiefs 9-1 in the top of the 3rd. And the Bombers have an 8-3 lead over the Comets in the bottom of the 4th. Here it's 5-4 after the Astros get 2 in the top half of the 5th. They leave a couple stranded on base, and now Kindred looking to rebuild that lead that they lost there. And this one grounded out towards short, and he'll juggle it, and that should be an error. It should be. We'll see.
And that brings up number 32, designated hitter Jack Packer.
There's been a couple other plays that I thought were errors that they charged as hits, but they do indeed charge this one as an error now. So Dubord reaches on the air, charge to the shortstop, and brings up Jack Packer now. Packer 1 for 2, fly out, and a single to center field. The fly out was to center field as well. And he'll swing and miss on a ball that curved outside, and Packer chased it and paid the price. 0-1. And that one, nice grab by Barta at third. He'll fire it over to first, but it's too high. And that will allow DeBoard to go to third. They will hold the brakes on third, and there'll be another error here, but probably would have been better off if he just
reaches on an infield hit, moves up the base on the errant throw.
Yep, a hit and an error. So
brings up number 6, left fielder Lucas Clabunde. Courtesy running at third base for the catcher is number 13, Connor Rowland.
So that puts runners on second and third. Pitch comes in for a strike against Lucas Kabundi, the now left fielder. He's 0 for 1, grounded out to third, and then he sent a sac fly to center to score a run. Matter of fact, I believe that was the 5th run that they scored on that sac fly, and that's where they sit at the moment. And that pitch will float outside for a ball, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Lucas Kabundi. On deck is Jeremiah Doctor, and we'll see Caleb Kabundi if no double plays happen. He'll reach and swing at that one. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Nairn with a big pitch here. It's the difference between no outs and 1 outs with 2 runners in scoring position here. A base hit could be devastating for the Astros. And the 1-2 delivery. Got it in there for a strike. He goes down looking. That's out number 1. Brings up Jeremiah Doctor.
First out of this inning. Brings up number 21, first baseman Jeremiah Doctor.
I believe that's his 3rd strikeout of the game so far. Let me double check here. Yes, it is indeed his 3rd strikeout. So once again, it's Jeremiah Doctor, 1 for 2, struck out swinging, and then he singled to right field. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss again, and it's 0-2 on 2 swings and misses by Jeremiah Doctor. And another big pitch coming up here for Nairn. That's a pretty large leadoff for Packer there on second, but nobody covering the bag, so he can afford to take that. Throws up to third. I think the ball may have hit. We got a courtesy runner on third, actually. That's Connor Rowland, who's on third base. And Doctor will strike out, and that brings up Caleb Kabundi now with 2 outs and 2 runners on. And Bundy 0 for 2 with a pop out to third and a fly out to right center. Oh, and he tried to hold back a swing but went too far. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I think it would have been a strike anyway, potentially, but we'll never know for sure. Looks like Caleb Kabundi will be the batter on deck taking the, or check that, I meant to say. This is Blake Hushka, there we go. So that, I forgot to switch the batting lineup at the pitching change, my bad. 1 ball and 1 strike to Blake Hushka, and that puts Caleb Kabundi on deck. Swing and a miss, 2-2. And the Astros fans in attendance liking what they see up to this point. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, two runners on. And time is called. It's a one-run game here, and a base hit could really crack it open here for Kindred, but Narum doing a good job getting strikes on these batters here. We'll see if he can get strikeout number 4, and he does! And strikeout number 4 ends the inning. Astros get out of a scary situation there in the bottom half of the 5th, and they'll go to the top of the 6th. It'll be Barta, Erickson, and Fryer pending changes. Batters 6, 7, and 8. Hushka will toss pitch number 11 when we return after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 6th. It's Carson Barta, sack bunt and a single to center. And this one is going to center, and Pearson will make the catch. One up, one down.
First out brings up number 10, shortstop Anthony Erickson.
Stars have gotten another run. They now trail 9-2 to Mandan Chiefs, and that game is currently in the bottom of the 3rd, I believe. And the Bombers have the bases loaded in the bottom of the 4th, leading by 10, 13-3 over the Comets. Here it's 0-1 to Anthony Erickson. Ground out and a fly out. Ground out to the pitcher, fly out to right. And now it's 1 ball, 1 strike here to Erickson. Job Fryer, the runner or the batter on deck. And Hushka will get a strike, 1 and 2. And there's a strikeout for Hushka.
It's his first strikeout of the night, second out of the inning. And that brings up number 13, center fielder Joe Fryer.
Well, I'm sure the Astros fans are hoping for a 2-out rally here, and it's a good place to start with Joe Fryer as he's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Matt Nelson will be the batter on deck. He'll take over the number 9 spot from Evan Erickson. Two balls and no strikes here to Fryer. And that one will drop in for ball 3, so either a free base or a free strike coming up here. Fryer's reached base on all of his at-bats here in this game. And he'll give Hushka the free strike. It's 3-1. And he'll walk him on 5 pitches. That puts a runner on, brings up Matt
6,
Nelson.
Catcher Evan Erickson.
So Matt Nelson will be the batter now.
Hitting will be number 1, Matt Nelson.
Once again, Matt Nelson taking over the number 9 spot in the lineup here for the Astros. As the umpire will double check his lineup card, make sure everything's in check. And that will miss to the outside for a ball. It's 1-0. Nelson's 1 for 4 on his plate appearances here on Magnitude. And now he has a 3-0 count here against Hushka. On deck is Chayton Sen. And that will come in for a strike, and it's a full count now here to Nelson. 3 balls followed by 2 strikes and a payoff pitch coming up. It's pitch 25, make it 26. Fouled away, third base side. And it'll be a walk as the pitch came in a little too low, and that returns us to the top of the order. 2 outs, Chayton Sen 2 for 3. A double to right, a fly out to right, and a single to left center, and a visit to the mound for Kindred. So they want to talk things over and make sure that they can attempt to get their team out of this inning here with the 1-run lead. Once again, to reset, Chayton Sen the batter. You got Joe Fryer on second, Matt Nelson the runner on first here for the Astros. A tying run in scoring position now. And if Sen can get a base hit, we would see Kobe Nissen step up to the plate next. But there is 2 away here, an hour and 24 minutes into the ball game here in the top of the 6th inning. Looks like we have a new pitcher, and it looks like it's number 11. Is that the previous pitcher? No, it's not the previous pitcher, but it is Carter Schmitz. I think he pitched in the first game. Is that? No, it was Roland who pitched in the first game. Schmitz will come in, warm up. We'll take a break and be back in about 30 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. It is Carter Schmitz warming up on the mound here, finishing his warm-ups. A couple other changers. Jeremiah Doctor over to first and Graham Glasso to second base. And everybody else remains the same to the best of my knowledge. So once again, changes at first, second, and pitcher. Jeremiah Doctor first, Graham Glasso at second, and Carter Schmitz on the mound pitching. And Chayton Sen will take that first pitch and pop it up right to the second baseman, Glasso. And that ends the inning. They strand 2 on base, and they go to the bottom of the 6th now here, with no runs on a couple of hits, and they leave 2 stranded, and Kindred no errors. So we'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude.
You simply click and order. We decorate and deliver. GoPromo is the area's premier provider for easy-to-use online team stores with screen-printed, embroidered, and promotional products. From your computer screen to the bleachers, and from the boardroom to the field, just go promo. Visit justgopromo.com.
Magnitude Sports would like to remind you that whether you're watching from home or watching from the stands, to please respect officials. Without high school officials, games are canceled and players lose playing time. Contact your local high school to find out how you can become an official and stay connected to the game you love.
All right, we'll move into the bottom of the 6 now.
Number 17, Max Opran.
And taking the spot of the number 9 spot for Mason Almaris is Max Opgran, number 17. $5-4 here in favor of Kindred on the Sean Carlson Town and Country Credit Union scoreboard here in the bottom of the 6. Once again, the batter is Max Opgran, his first plate appearance of the game here as he takes over the number 9 spot from Mason Almaris. And the 0-1 pitch is grounded out towards short. Erickson will fire it over to first. Got it there in time, but just barely. 6-3 for out number 1, and Opgran down, and that brings us back to the top of the order.
Batter number 11, pitcher Carter Schmitz.
I've narrowed him down for 79 pitches. The scoreboard has him down for 81 pitches here, and it looks like, is he done? Looks like he is done. So we'll take a timeout, and we'll see who the new pitcher is in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town and Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town and Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town and Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, it's Dr. Tiffany Johnson from Healing Touch Chiropractic in West Fargo. What impact I want to make, how my office is different, how my niche is different. It is all about giving people hope and helping them believe that their bodies were made to heal.
Let me show you how your life can change through chiropractic at Healing Touch Chiropractic.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, that's Chayton Sen warming up on the mound. Mike Grensteiner comes into the game to go out and play in right field, and to the best of my knowledge, that's the only changes here for the Astros, as we have one away in the bottom of the 6. Nobody on base, so we can close the book on Paul Narum. 79 pitches, 58 strikes, 21 balls. Allowed 5 runs on 9 hits. All right, and we're ready to return here to the bottom of the 6. So once again, nobody on base, 1 out. And the Kindred Vikings lead by 1, 5-4 here in the bottom of the 6. Mike Grensteiner comes into the game to play right field for the Astros, and the first pitch from Chayton Sen hits the dust for a ball. Carter Schmitz is 1 for 2. Walks, single to left, and a ground out on a slow roller to first on his last trip to the plate.
And Sen delivers a strike on his second pitch, and it's 1-1 with 1 out. And another strike there from Chayton Sen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Don't forget the Comets and Astros square off at Starion Bank Field tomorrow in a doubleheader starting at 5:30 on Magnitude Sports, courtesy of Eric Thompson. And then the strikeout, got him on the 4 pitches. He threw a ball and then delivered 3 back-to-back strikes to
second out of the inning, brings up number 9,
knock off
center fielder
Schmitz,
Matt
and that
Pearson.
brings up Matt Pearson, who's 2 for 3. Fly out to foul territory to the third baseman, Barta, and then he would single to right and single to right center. 2 away, and Chayton Sen trying to get 1 more out here. And that one will come in a little bit low for a ball, 1-0. Nick Thompson is on deck if Pearson can reach base. Sen winds up and delivers the 1-0. Just missed on the inside for ball 2. And that one will come in low for ball 3. So now he's even. Or no, I'm sorry, he's down 4 balls, 3 strikes on 7 pitches. We'll see if he can battle out of this 3-0 hole. And he'll get the strike there. 3-1. Gets the free one. I'll see if he can deliver 2 more, or possibly a ground out pop out situation too would be beneficial if you're an Astros fan. And a little chopper towards first. And Sullivan will get it to Sen, and he's out. And that ends the inning. I think it was Sen. Yes, it was. Yep, it was. That'll be a 3-1 throw out at first to end the top half, or the end of the 6th inning of play. And now it's the last chance for the Stars. And due up is Colby Nissen, Logan Sullivan, and Grant Matter when we return after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen this summer by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 98% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
You can capture the moments and memories of this game and all of our past sports broadcasts on DVD. It makes a great gift for a parent, relative, son, or daughter. Please allow 1 to 2 weeks for standard delivery. Place your order now, quickly and easily at msportsnet.com/DVD.
All right, last chance here for the Astros. It's Nissen, the batter. And let's see if we have changes on deck or not. This pitch comes in for a strike, and it's 0-1 to Colby Nissen, who's 1 for 2. Fly out to right, a walk, and a single to right center. That went almost all the way to the wall. And the 0-1, and he will take the strike 2, and it is indeed Logan Sullivan on deck. So batters 2, 3, and 4 due up here for the Astros, and they need at least 1 run to keep this thing going. And that one will be served up to right field, and Mason, if that's still Omeris into the game, and it is, at least it appeared to be.
Brings up number 17, first baseman Logan Sullivan.
So 1 down here on the fly out to right for Nissen. And Sullivan, 2 for 3, a line drive to the third baseman that resulted in a 5-4 double play. Since then, he singled to left and he singled to deep left. Takes this pitch to outside for a ball, 1-0. Grant Matters on deck. We'll see him for sure this inning. 2 balls and a strike now to Logan Sullivan. Once again, Carter Schmitz came in the 6th inning to pitch, and he's pitching now. This one head towards short. Myers on the throw. Got it there in time, or did they?
Nice play at short. Nice
They did. It'll be a 6-3 ground out.
That brings up number 7, second baseman, Grant Matter.
So 2 away now, and it's up to Grant Matter. He singled, then he singled to right, then he grounded out to second, and then he singled on an infield hit towards third. 5-4, 10-9 on the hits. 0-1 on the ball strikes. And 2-0 on the errors. And both teams have left 6 on base so far. The 0-1 inside, they'll even the count at a ball and a strike. Drew Rarick is on deck if Matter can reach base. 10 pitches for Schmitz. Make it 11, 4 balls, 7 strikes, and a 2-1 count here to Grant Matter. That one comes in just a little high, and it's 3-1 here to Grant Matter. And that's up high, and Matter walks, and that brings up Drew Rarick. And Drew Rarick has a chance to undo what he did in the first game. He ground out in a 4-6-3 double play to end the game in the top of the 7th in game 1. And now he has a chance to do some positive here in the top of the 7th in game 2. Pitch comes in for a low strike, 0-1. He's 0 for 2. He walked, and then he grounded out twice to short. And a balk is called, and that will move Grant Matter into scoring position. So base hit could potentially tie this game and force a bottom of the 7th. Can Rarick get the hit? Here's the 0-1. In for strike 2. Big pitch here for Carter Schmitz. And a big at-bat for Drew Rarick. The runner goes high and in. Well, he almost went. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It looked like he was going to take off. One ball and 2 strikes. And the pitch. And that one's going towards left. And making the diving catch is Logan Myers. And that is your final score. That close. And the Astros fall twice here in Kindred. This time 5-4 on a diving catch by Logan Myers in left field.
We enjoyed a night of baseball.
The shortstop backpedaling to end the game, and that runs it 5-4. Let's take a peek at the other games here really quick before we go off the air, as the 2 teams will line up to shake hands. Time of this game, 1 hour and 41 minutes. And in the top of the 5th, the Comets are batting. They're down 17-3, so they need a few runs to keep that game going. And taking a look back a little bit closer to home here at Starion Bank Field, the Mandan Chiefs have an 11-2 lead over the Stars in the top of the 6th. So those 2 games still going, but both of them probably going to finish soon. This one finishes first. Thanks for joining us, not only for today, but for the other 1,499 broadcasts that we've done here on Magnitude Sports. This is broadcast 1,500 on Magnitude, and it's taken just shy of 4 years to reach that point.
And something tells me that in 4 years from now, we will be way over 3,000. So once again, thank you so much for tuning in to Broadcast 1500 here. Your final scores in this one, the Kindred Post 117 Vikings take the sweep here at home, and they will come away with a victory here. And if I can get out of this game here really quick. There we go. 6-3 in game 1 and 5-4 in game number 2. Logan Myers making the play of the game in left field there as he would dive for it and make the grab, and that would end the game and almost a base hit to tie the game. But great play by Kindred in the outfield, and that wraps it up. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you again soon. Once again, both of these games will be available on demand here in just a couple of minutes on our website at msportsnet.com. Have a great evening.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.